And they told me, no, we can't help you. I could move my arms, and they said, like, be happy with this. But I never believed that I couldn't walk anymore.
To walk, the brain must send a command to the region of the spinal cord responsible for the control of movements. When there is a spinal cord injury, this communication is interrupted. Our idea was to re-establish this communication with a digital bridge, like an electronic communication between the brain and the region of the spinal cord that is still intact. It can control the leg movement.
There is one surgery at the level of the brain. We do 2 little craniotomy, put electrodes in order to record the brain signal. And another surgery at the level of the spinal cord where we put electrodes on the top of the spinal cord at the place that is responsible for leg movement.
Within 5 to 10 minutes, I could control my hips. Like they were like the brain implant picked up what I was doing with my hips, so that was like the best outcome, I think, for everyone.
So the key next step for the company Onward Medical we are working with is to miniaturize these devices and make them completely wearable and easy to use in daily life.
I can really build functional things from it. I'm training 10 years to stand up with a friend having a beer.
Shalom. Kohola Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahakwadash, the honors to our teachers, the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Lord, when this lesson may be edifying and straight to the point. Yeah, it's just another lesson, pretty much covering that brain chip, in which this is one of the devices that the so-called white man Esau Edom is going to present to you to pretty much snare you into taking his mark, man. You see, especially those who paralyzed, it's a nigga that's paralyzed that probably came across this video, and now he have a desire to take this chip, man. He want to walk again. He want to go out to the clubs and go to the bars and shit without getting pushed around, by his friends and shit. And this is what's going to convince him to going down there taking the so-called white man's device, man. You see? But these people don't know that this is a presentation that's going to ultimately snare you out of your life, man, and which is your salvation to you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Indians, in which this device is going to be geared towards, man. To you, to the children of Israel, you the biblical Israelites, man. You see, in this device that the so-called white man is coming with is ultimately to destroy you. Because if you receive this device, you're not going to receive salvation when the Lord come back and destroy America, man. You see? And real quick, let's go here. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 12. In verse 10, it says, never trust thy enemies, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. You see? So it's nothing that the so-called white man is doing that's going to be in your best interest, man. Everything that this man is doing and presenting is ultimately to kill you, man. This nigga does not have he don't have your best interest in life, man. That's the last nigga that you should look to for advice. You see? He said, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. You see? So though he humble himself and go crouching, in which this how this man is gonna come present this shit, man. He's gonna come present it humbly, as if this is a new wave in life. This is for your own benefit, your own good. you want to walk again, you know, you want to speak, you know, you want to go back to the family gatherings without getting pushed around. Yeah, this nigga gonna come with smooth, persuasive words, man, to get you to take the device, and then he's gonna gradually wrap society around having that device, man. You're not going to be able to be in this society without having that device, and that's ultimately the snare of the so-called white man, Esau Edom. That's why the Lord telling you not to trust him, because this nigga, he's a cunning hunter, man. You know, this nigga is wise as shit when it come to deceiving people, you know. And it's all, this is the build up to a great deception, man. He put a nigga out there like, yeah, this nigga got this brain chip. He was paralyzed from a cyclist, from a cycle accident, you know. But now he's able to walk again because he received this chip in his brain. Yeah, that's a perfect snap for a nigga that's paralyzed. You see? And real quick, this Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 16. He said, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief. You see? And their sleep is taken away unless they cause something to fall. And this is the vibration that the so-called white man is under, man. This is why this nigga is not to be trusted. This nigga don't sleep until he have done mischief, man. You know, until he have done wickedness. And he lose sleep if he ain't call somebody to go off, man. He ain't call somebody to fall. This nigga is gonna lose sleep, man. What kind of sick nigga is that? Why you want to take something out of the hands of a nigga like that, man? You see? This nigga is not to be trusted. Scriptures even tell you that the tender mercies of the wicked is cruel. So even when this nigga is desiring to help you, his attempt to come and help you, he can potentially kill you, man. You know, real quick, let's grab this Proverbs, the 12th chapter, and verse come right here in verse 10. He say, a righteous man regarded the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel, man. You see? Because even when this nigga present a device, which it looked like it'll help you, like, yeah, he just want people to walk again. I mean, that's love. He giving hope back to the hopeless by making them walk, you know. It seems to be like a tender move, but ultimately the shit is cruel. How is it cruel? Real quick, let's show you. This Revelation 16 and verse 2. He say, and the first went out and poured out his veil upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship the image. You see? So you take that mark, which that mark goes back to the word charagma, which goes into a badge of servitude, which is that little device that the so-called white man is trying to give you, man. Yeah, those RFIDs, CHIPs, and these brain Neuralink chips, that's the mark of the, you know, the MOTB. You can't really say it because they'll strike your video. But upon giving that, getting it, you're going to receive a grievous sore right behind it, man. That's the tender mercies of the wicked. It's cruel, man, because it's ultimately, he's coming as if this mark is something tender and delicate and it's going to help you, but behind the scenes, it's a cruel device, man. It's going to give you a grievous sore. Shit going to fuck you up, man. This nigga like, yeah, that shit probably working now. How many phones you bought, you know, or cars or anything, the shit was working when you got it, but a few months into it, that bitch started slowing up, or a year or so into it, your phone starts slowing up, you crack the screen on it, you know, your damn car need the oil change, a conveyor belt, all type of shit going on with it, you know. And you think this nigga gonna come out with some shit that can go into your body and it's just gonna work, you know, it's just gonna work without no effects. You just as crazy as that nigga, man, and you deserve to get it if you believe in that. Well, shit, go down there and get it then. You gonna receive a grievous sore, man. Cancer, radiation poison, your damn, man, I just tell them what the fuck gonna be going on inside your body when that damn technology, all that, nah, you got wires inside you, man. You know, that shit, man, that's cruel. But you're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna run and haste to that snare and get it, man. And I often bring this out. This Proverbs chapter 7 and verse 23. He said, till a dart strike through his liver, as a bird hasten to the snare, and know it not that it is for his life. And this how you people are going to operate when the so-called white man present his device. You're going to haste to it, thinking that it's something tender and delicate and beneficial for your life, but not knowing this is a cruel device that's ultimately going to take your life in the end, man. Yeah, you're going to receive a grievous sore, cancer, and radiation poison, and nanotechnology, nanobots all in your body. It's gonna be straight here. You're gonna have a lot more people dropping dead. And consider this: a nigga drop dead and he got that device in him. Esau either can turn the body back on or some shit, man. Turn your human body into an AI robot. You normally see that in movies where a nigga come back and he not acting like himself, and they trying to wake him up, like, and that's gonna be a lot of you people, man. You're gonna be back, but it's not gonna be you. You're gonna have that device in you, and that device is gonna be controlling you. Them damn nanobots and shit, man. That's gonna take place, man. It ain't no coincidence this nigga making all these zombie movies and telling you that zombies gonna come, and I believe it's gonna be them niggas with that mark in them, man. Nigga gonna die and he gonna come back. Nigga Esau gonna turn the body back on or some shit. Just thinking as a man, but nevertheless, man, you get this mark, you're gonna be destroyed, man. This Revelations 14 and verse 8. He said, there followed another angel saying, Babylon is falling, that great city, because she made all the nations drink of the wine of her fornication, in which Babylon is America. Just go Google search, who is the daughter of Babylon? You see, he said, the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, which the Neuralink and the RFID CHIP, those two marks. He said the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever. And they have no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. You see? So you're gonna be tormented, man, if you take that mark, in which this is the mark, man. This is that brain CHIP. That the Neuralink company, these Neuralink companies are making to put in your brain, and you got the RFID CHIP that's gonna go into your skin, man, to make those contactless payments. But in all, if you get them, you're gonna be put to death, man. That's why you pray to the Lord that he keep you away from these devices, keep you away from the so-called white man Esau Edom and his intents and purposes. You see? But hey, man, I just wanted to speak on that through the spirit of power. Yahweh Shema Shah, Lord, when it was edifying to the elect and to those seeking salvation, to our Lord Yahweh Shah, always giving honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahakadash, Lord, went in this video. Shalom.